Hey everybody, I'm Chris Provost from Provost Park Pass, and we have some breaking news. Yesterday, the state of California issued a new stay-at-home order, and what that's going to mean for Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, Legoland, SeaWorld, Magic Mountain, we're going to break it all down. But before we get to that, I know what you're probably thinking, right, Chris, where's your shirt and tie, and why aren't you in your studio? It's because I am not home right now when this news broke, but I wanted to get this out to you guys first, so let's get right into it. Okay. Governor Newsom yesterday came up with a whole new thing for the state of California. First off, he divided the state into 5 regions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different regions. And those regions are Northern California, the San Joaquin Valley, and Southern California, the Bay Area, and Greater Sacramento. Those are the 5 different areas. And what the governor said is when any one of those particular areas, when their ICU capacity is less than 15%, that he's shutting basically everything down. Here's the thing. Within today, tomorrow, the next day, almost every one of those regions, their capacity is going to be less than 50% in ICU. And that's going to be shutting lots of things down. Now, this is what he has proposed to be shut down. And it's extensive. In-person dining, no more. You can't do in-person dining. Indoor and outdoor playgrounds, recreational facilities, personal care services like hair salons, barbershops, museums, zoos. That's a big one. SeaWorld, and that's how they kind of snuck in through that. It's having a zoo. Aquariums, another one going to be closed. Movie theaters, wineries, bars, breweries, distilleries, family entertainment centers, card rooms, and like satellite wagering. I don't know why satellite wagering. That's being closed as well once they hit the capacity. Now, this really begs the question is like, well, how does this affect, let's focus on Knott's Berry Farm. Is there a taste of, when they're serving food, is that a restaurant or is that a takeout? Because the governor says that restaurants can still do takeout where people can take their food away. They just can't sit down and eat it. So if Knott's Berry Farm could say, hey, this is a takeout, they're taking their food away from us to eat it, then they could stay open. But if the governor's like, no, that's actually a restaurant, then they have to close down when this new restriction goes into effect. It's very complicated, and lots of things are going to be happening. And we'll see how it's going to affect these particular parks. Another thing, when they hit these restrictions, is the state of California says that they're banning travel unless it's essential travel. They don't want people traveling. They want you to stay home. They don't want you going out of the house. It was interesting to me, though, is that then the governor says, well, we want you to stay home, but you can't go outside because we know that mentally it's healthy for you to go outside to do these particular activities. You can go to the beach, you go on a hike, you go on a bike ride, you can go fishing, you can do yoga outside and meditate, you can take your dog for a walk, you can do outdoor fitness classes, you go on a run with your partner, or you go skiing or snowboarding or sledding, as long as the people you are associating with are in your household, living with you in your household. If they're not in your household, then you should not be socializing with them, according to the governor. They also says that they're going to reduce retail shopping down to 20% capacity. Right now, we know that downtown Disney is at 25% capacity, so they're going to have to reduce that capacity down even more to 20% capacity if they're going to even allow Disney to keep doing this. Now, Disney is actually, they're going full board ahead. They are opening, it was off the page, that little store there off the page. That's going to be opening today, December 4th. Disney's like, hey, we're opening up that store. You go in there and buy more artwork. But within the next day or two, this new regional stay-at-home is going to go in effect. It's going to be interesting to see how, if this is going to actually shut down Knott's, if this is going to shut down SeaWorld, Legoland, Disneyland especially, or I'm sure they're going to push back and fight back against this and say, no, we don't, this doesn't affect us. The orders don't say us. But it sounds like to me the governor's trying to shut everything down, like literally shut it down. And then when this goes into effect, another interesting thing, when this goes into effect, you have to be in this new restricted tier for 21 days. So these new 5 regions, we're not talking color codes anymore, the purple, all that stuff, that's out the window now. Now we're talking 5 regions. And once this region gets into less than 50% capacity in ICU, boom, they're shut down. Everybody's a stay-at-home order no matter what. And it's projected of these 5 regions, 4 of them should be in this shutdown stage within today or tomorrow. The only one that's not would be the San Francisco area, but that will probably be there within the next 5 or 6 days. So, I mean, the whole state is going to be closing down. So this is going to be affecting a lot of things. Hotels are now closed. For example, just recently we stayed at the hotel at Knott's Berry Farm. That hotel will be closed. They won't allow hotels to be open anymore. This is going to have some major impacts on the economy for the state of California. I understand what the governor's trying to do. The governor said that this is the biggest spike that they've had in COVID cases, and he's trying to attack it head on. And so he's just basically going to be shutting the state down. There's really no right or wrong answers here. It's just a difficult situation. And I just wish that they could work together and try to come up with some kind of, rather just people making decisions and I don't know. I'm just going off a little tangent there. I'm sorry. I'm so passionate about this. Anyways, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and that like button, because as I get more information about what's happening in the state of California, I will be putting out more videos explaining this in more detail and with more clarity, because right now it's really nebulous. We don't know what's going on. This was just announced by the governor, but these rules and restrictions are so broad, we don't know who they apply to and who they don't apply to. So we'll be finding that out. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button. Have a good day, everybody. Talk to you later.